What a great day. What an inspiring day. And speaking of inspiration, what I'm going to do is teach you how to breathe just for a moment, because it's the one thing in this busy life that we have that we can truly control, is to take a breath and to get ourselves centered. And despite all the things that happen around us, no matter what the events are in our life, no matter how we're feeling in any circumstance, you can immediately control your breath and therefore get centered and get in the moment and be here now. And as she was talking about, I changed and shift happens, and one of the things that you can do to bring the center back to you is to take a deep breath. So I'd like to invite you to put your feet on the ground, sit straight up in your chairs, and take a nice deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Like Dizzy Gillespie playing his instrument. We wanted to take a nice deep breath, and you can feel yourself immediately getting centered as you take one deep breath. I'd like you to take another deep breath in. Send it to any place in your body that might be tense or in pain, and as you breathe out, we're going to breathe out that tension, any pain, any worries. Just take a nice deep breath and let it go. And so what I'd like to invite you to do now is we're just going to take a little trip through the body. And I'd like for you to imagine that you have your own personal sun, this big ball of light right above your head. And what we're going to do is imagine that that light is full of love or healing or peace or God or whatever it is that you'd like to breathe in to help center yourself. And that we're dolphins with a little blowhole, and we're going to imagine that light coming in. And first of all, we're going to focus that breath coming into our brain. So we bring that light, that peace and that healing into our brain. And as we take a deep breath, we're going to be aware of any worried preoccupations, any nervousness that we might have. And as we breathe out, blowing out a candle, we're going to breathe out any of our worries, our tension, and just allow ourselves the gift to be present to the present, right here and now, and just to be able to have more peace of mind as we breathe out any tension. And with the next breath, we're again going to vision that light coming in. And this time we're going to send it to our jaw. We set our jaw in determination. We set our jaw that we will make it through here no matter what. And so I'd like to just invite you in this day of wonderful relaxation to just relax your jaw, take a nice deep breath, and let go of any tension that you might have in your face and your jaw. And then with the next breath, what we're going to do is imagine that white light coming in, and we're going to send it to our throat. And as Dr. Patty said, this is where we have our voice. And there's no one that has your voice, that has the ability to express what you have to express on this whole planet. And so we're just going to allow that breath to come in and fill yourself up with light there, and exhale any tension that you might find in your throat. A lot of people are having sore throats. Just breathe out that pain as you breathe out, allowing yourself to be filled with peace, with healing, with light. And exhale out anything that you don't need to hold on to anymore. And again, we're going to focus that white light again, and this time imagine it coming into your shoulders, where we have a lot of responsibility, we have a lot of things that we carry on our back. And so we're just going to imagine that light coming in, breathing in peace and healing and relaxation into your shoulders. And as we exhale, we're going to imagine it breathing out through our arms, through our hands, and letting it go, laying down our burdens as we take a nice deep breath in and then out through our hands. And again, we have our wonderful light above us, and we're bringing that into our lungs, filling our lungs as full as you possibly can. Deep, 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 good breath. Breathing out that old stagnant air, and breathing in that oxygen that brings life to our body, that inspires us fully to be the people we need to be on this planet, to make a difference in the world, to be truly inspired. So with the next breath, I'd like for us to imagine our heart as a cup. And we can be a chalice or a cup, and allow that light to come in, and almost like we're going to fill that beautiful cup with a bubbly champagne. And with each breath that we take, we breathe in light, we breathe in love for ourselves, love for humankind, human kindness. And as we breathe out, we're just going to breathe out any negative thoughts we might have and just exhale those out, any tension, any pain. And as we fill that cup to overflowing, we allow it to flow through our arteries, all through our veins, to every cell in our body. And we imagine the cells as having a door that we just open up and allow that light, that peace, that healing to come in, even at the cellular level, to help to heal every part, every cell, every DNA, every little gene in our body, breathing out anything that's negative and doesn't need to be there anymore. So we're going to focus again on that nice bright light, and this time we're going to bring it into our belly, filling up the whole trunk of your body with a good deep breath. And there's a lot of gut feelings, a lot going on here, and just allow that to just relax and let go. As we breathe in, take a nice deep breath in of healing, of peace, of light, of joy, of calm. And so with the next deep breath, we're going to imagine that light, this time going down our spine. And so we have that white light above our head, and we're going to imagine like our spine is like a waterfall. And the water is going to just trickle down each of the vertebrae, and when it does, it's going to gather up all that stress and tension along your back and just sort of wash all that tension away with each breath that you take, being aware of any tension that you might have, and just breathe out, allowing that tension to come out with the breath from whatever part of your body is hurting, allowing light and peace and relaxation to come in and to help make you more whole and happy. And so the next breath we have our light above our head, and we're imagining it going all the way down our spine to our tailbone. One big deep breath, and then as you exhale, you're going to breathe out through your legs, through your knees, down through your feet, and ground yourself to the earth, this beautiful, beautiful planet that we have. Because the earth has an energy unto itself that sends us energy, that sends us healing. And so now I want you to imagine yourself as a tree standing there, your arms to the heaven, and your feet down, and your roots down way into the earth, and taking in all the energy from the heaven and the earth, and realizing that you are a unique expression. There's no one like you on this planet. And so receive that energy, that love, that healing that's there for you if you just open up to it, take a deep breath, and ground it, and be inspired by it, and be inspired by life, and go out and be an inspiration to life. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.